set. Good evening and welcome to WeHo Sports. My name is Raul Alonso and I'm your host. Good evening and welcome to WeHo Sports. My name is Raul Alonso and I'm your host. Welcome everybody. We have a very exciting show. We're going to be talking about the NFL and the Super Bowl and Seattle winning their first championship. We're also going to talk about NFL and marijuana. Then we're going to go on right into Sochi, and we had reported 4 gay people in there. Now it's 7, and a whole bunch of other stuff that's happening with Sochi and security and stuff. Then we're going to talk about, of course, the Lakers. They finally won a game with 4 players, and we'll get into that. Of course, Mr. David Beckham buying a new franchise for MLSL, and Mr. Magic Johnson buying the Sparks. This is WeHo Sports Live.
Watch some sports, swimming pool on tennis courts. It's all in rounds, sports report rounds, sports report rounds, sports report rounds, sports report rounds, sports report, baseball, basketball, volleyball too. Indoor, outdoor games for you. No matter if you're tall or short, it's all in rounds, sports report rounds, sports report rounds, sports report rounds, sports report rounds, sports report, yeah.
Welcome back, West Hollywood and around the world. Let's get right into it because it's a hot show tonight. To my left, let's welcome our lovely co-host, Mr. Bert Champagne.
Hi,
and
welcome.
Senor George Broom. Welcome, welcome, guys. Let's dive right into it, and congratulations to Seattle. What you guys have to say?
Wait. No. Wait a minute. What is he saying? What he really is saying? What he is really saying is congratulations to himself because he picked Seattle.
Yes, he did. I concede defeat. You were absolutely right. And you called the safety.
I said it within the 19 seconds of the game.
You didn't say it was going to happen in 19 seconds.
Yeah.
You said it was going to happen.
Yeah.
But let's take a little bit of that joy away from you for half a second, because you said it was going to be 7 points.
4 points.
4 points.
4 points.
4 points. And I said it was going to be 3.
And he said it was going to be 7.
7.
But
Well,
you guys were Denver and I was Seattle.
See, you know what the whole problem with the whole thing is I was confused. I thought the orange was in the green. The colors were wrong. I'm colorblind.
You've been confused all your life, honey.
Look, I have not seen a beating like that since I was 7 years old and I cussed at my mother. Oh my goodness, was that a beating?
George, didn't I call it here?
You
didn't
called
I
it.
say those 2 extra players that they had not seen Denver, had not seen those 2 players, that they were going to be the big difference? And what was the big difference?
They absolutely, those 2, they were completely the game in this. They were. I saw a hungry defense. I saw a defense that was on. The 4-3 worked. They put. The biggest thing was their defensive front, the front 7. And we're absolutely able to put pressure on Manning and have him tip balls, miss passes, interceptions. This was a Manning I have not seen in years.
Well, but that was due to the pressure. You're talking about the pressure. Manny did not have that pressure through the whole season and the playoffs. He did not have that kind of pressure because they had only sacked him once through the whole season and through the playoffs. So when they threw everything in that kitchen
he got
sink,
sacked more than the gay guy at Fire Island. Let's just say that.
But
you
he
know
liked
what?
it,
He
though.
did get a lot of. He did make a lot of yards. He did break a record. So Manning actually did do something. Not score any points because it was painful. But it was painful. So my friends Jordan and my friends Freddie in Seattle, as I'm Facebooking all this kind of crazy stuff, they're like, we love you, Bert. We love you because we know this is all true, you know. And it was just some of the great pictures that came up, you know, afterwards. You know, it was like, Mom, can I have a ride? You know, just all the things on Facebook.
Right.
But I'm not going to say who called me right after the game, or actually first you called me during the game
I've
for the safety. Then he called me and he goes, I'm not going to gloat. I said, yeah, not till Thursday night when we do the show, right?
Yeah,
You know,
no.
Did he call you too?
No, yes, he did actually.
I
He
sure
did.
call. I had to call everybody because you guys did not believe me.
Oh, I believed you. I
went
just thought it
with
would be
I
the other
went-
I
side.
didn't believe you.
I went with the underdog.
And
You know, it was the bets in Vegas. I mean, we talked about Mayweather betting $10 million
He lost
in
$10
Denver,
million.
and then Warren Sapp over $100,000 he bet. And now all of a sudden he has dementia. He don't remember he bet $100,000. It's like, how could you? You know?
I don't remember making this bet. I was on habituals.
I was drinking at the time, right?
I mean, a lot of people lost a lot of money.
And
But
a lot of
New-
people made a lot of
But
money.
New York made a lot of money.
Yeah.
Big
New
time
York
money.
made big money. They had the whole thing in Times Square. And as I told you last time when I was in New York, I went by the MetLife Stadium and wanted to stop in and do some pictures, but that didn't happen. But I mean, Bruno Mars in the halftime show was amazing.
You think so? I think it really sucked.
You know what?
I think it was better than last year.
I thought it was better than
he
last year.
didn't even move from that same area of stage. I
Okay.
was hoping for him to go crazy and wild.
Well, you
and take his
can't
shirt
go that
off.
crazy. You only have this much space. They
Well,
have to get
look-
it built.
Look who he was singing with.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. Well, they were lip syncing.
And did you
Yeah.
guys? And
Allegedly.
did you guys
Flea's
know?
bass wasn't plugged in.
Did you
Yeah.
guys know that they both did not charge a single cent to perform?
No, I didn't know
They
that.
did that for free.
No, they do it for free, but they get a budget. They have a $500,000 budget that pays for their flight there, for their friends to go watch the show. Come on, there's a lot, a
Well,
lot
yeah,
going on.
but I mean, yes,
It's the most watched halftime show.
of course.
115 million people. I
And
think it
it's
was
just
something like that.
it's just the exposure alone will uptick the sales.
Yeah. I mean, come on. And then I still got to talk about my favorite commercial was the Budweiser with the dog,
You
the little
called
puppy.
You said
You
it.
know, I said that was going to be the most
But George
heart-wrenching.
had talked about it also because George gets the inside
Yeah.
before they even come out. So
No,
he
you
had
guys shut
seen
me
it
down.
before.
You told me we'll talk about it next week. That's why
Of
I'm
course,
doing
so
my
talk
Budweiser
about it.
commercial.
Talk
But
about
that
Can
Oh,
I give
that
you
little-
a kiss like that little dog you gave
Oh
me?
my God! You
Little
know
dog
what?
horse.
show.
The bad part about it is it made me want to go out and get a dog again, and I'm leaving
I
for
got
New York, so
four. I
can't.
can lend you one of my little bitches.
I'm not
Hey,
taking
hey,
Desmond home again.
No, we're not taking the gutter.
That is a
No gutter.
No gutter. That is a perfect phrase to segue into the NFL and marijuana. What's
Oh.
up with that? We have some of our friends that came out and talked about it and said that they had literally seen this happen in Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Our friend Brandon
Brandon?
Avandejo,
Avendejo.
he said that in one of his two Super Bowls, during Super Bowl weekend, he didn't mention which Super Bowl because
Right.
he played two Super Bowls. One he lost and one he won.
Right.
But he said that during Super Bowl weekend, he was going down the hall, and there was all kinds of smell as a pot smelling. So the players were smoking way before. This is way before marijuana was legalized.
Right.
And we had two teams playing that their cities had legalized marijuana,
Yeah.
Denver and Seattle.
Right.
You know, so
I think Denver had the better pot because they were pretty laid
Well,
back. Oh
they
man,
were
let me
really
throw-
laid back, you know. But there's a report that some of them did inhale before the game.
You know what? Maybe they wanted to get their calm down a little bit. Maybe
They were like
a
the
little too calm.
President Clinton.
People using marijuana like that, I took me by surprise. I would never have guessed. Oh, I can't see them using marijuana. Oh.
And I
Well-
can't
well-
see him using steroids either.
Well, you know, there were two players on ESPN talking about it. One was
Right.
against, and then there was one that was, you know, in favor of it. And the one that was in favor of it said that he was literally playing, and another player sat next to him and opened a bottle of painkillers, and he literally took painkillers right there, and he
What's the difference?
he believes that if they legalize marijuana in the NFL, that it will help a lot of these players that are hurt, that are addicted to painkillers, to get off the painkillers.
Right.
That's his belief. I kind of agree with him, but I really, I don't know. Because the other player was saying that the NFL is much bigger, has a much bigger identity,
Right.
and it means a lot more. That if they open the floodgates for marijuana that
They're
you
going to
know,
open it for
for
steroids. and all
steroids.
that
You know, but what is the difference? They use
performance-enhancing
painkillers
drugs.
and
Right.
steroids. No wonder all of them have gone crazy.
Well, the sad part about it is, and you know this from people that have addiction, people get addicted to painkillers, but if they're going to start smoking pot, the bad part about the smoking the pot is what is it laced with? Because you know people grow different types of pot, and then people add chemicals to them, PCP, you know. It's like, no, I only smoked a joint, yet this person is on the floor doing cartwheels, you know.
Yeah.
It's what else is with
But
it,
that
you
was
know?
marijuana they brought from Sochi.
Michael Phelps, he's another one that was hitting the.
Yeah, he hit the marijuana too,
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
after the Olympics.
Puff, puff,
remember that?
pass. That's right.
But I mean, I think everybody at one point or another has done it because all of these players are coming out and say that about 50% of the people in the NFL have used marijuana during
and
off
the other
season.
49 are liars.
During off season, you know. So some of the players were saying, okay, if they approve it, we're not smokers, so we don't really care to smoke it.
Right,
But for those that are smokers,
right.
they have smoked pot. It's like a free ride anywhere.
Right.
And plus, you got to think of the countries where the pot laws are a lot more laxed.
Or a lot more strict.
Yeah.
And that's
You know, there's just like here in the States, like some cities like West Hollywood and all that are very relaxed with the pot, and then you go somewhere else and they're like, oh, I smell marijuana, Justin Bieber, let me put you in jail.
But we must
They should put him in jail.
must
anyway.
give kudos to West Hollywood because West Hollywood started taxing marijuana way before Colorado and way before anybody.
We
So,
started it.
West Hollywood started the pot clubs
Yep.
and everything. So West Hollywood is actually the groundbreaking for now the NFL using marijuana.
Exactly.
Just a little
We
piece of
got
advice:
connections.
don't drink the bong water.
Don't drink the bong water.
Don't
Here, let me
drink the
have a
bong
drink.
water. Yeah.
Let's also talk about this NFL player, which I think he's an idiot.
Jonathan Vilma.
Oh yeah, I got that
What
right
the
here.
hell is wrong with him attacking gay people?
Well, you said it earlier. People are getting hit in the head and doing marijuana and going crazy. This guy is 2 grapes short of a fruit salad.
Yeah.
He's
it's-
more than it's shorter than a group's.
He's
what you
afraid
talking
that
about?
a gay guy in a shower. What did he say? One of his comments were, "No, you can't have any of this."
Right.
Yeah.
And the other one was, I am so telling your boyfriend you stole a peek.
Yeah. Or sorry, this is my favorite. Sorry, you're not my type.
Hello.
Okay, first off, you're not that good looking. I saw your picture. You're not that. You know, come on, the three of us, hands down. Yes, take a peek.
but
Come on.
Okay,
but
I'm sorry. You're the
but
straight boy on the panel. But
on
okay.
his defense, let me be on his defense.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I was a gay athlete.
Oh, here we go again. You and I gonna fight
and
again.
I played professionally.
Yes.
And for 3 years, I had to really be in the closet, knowing that I was gay, and I was in the shower with 30 naked professional soccer guys. They had bodies like chisels. And you think people are not looking? Yeah, I was looking.
Straight guys look at other guys and say,
Yeah.
"Damn, I wish I was that good looking."
All right, this is from Outsports here. All right, from the Outsports website. Zoom in on this, Charlie. I've got a picture of him right here, in case anyone was wondering. There we go.
There we go.
That's
yeah,
him.
just in case anybody wants to know that fool.
Well,
You
and
know-
the funny is, he'll never be on Ellen DeGeneres' show like
Uh-uh.
Brie, because you know Ellen will get mad about
Well,
that.
he made our top 10 because we're talking about his ass.
Yeah, but we always talk about people's.
Well, that decides the point because it's a gay sports show. But
So here, you know what? He's stupid.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Let's go to Sochi.
Oh God.
oh, what, you going to Sochi? Can
Well,
I
hold
go
on.
with you?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
I got something to say. Are we going to
Go,
war?
put your hats
Okay.
on.
Are we going to
It
war?
sound
Hang
like
on.
what
We're
are you-
going to war now.
Yeah,
Let's
we're
start
going
it.
to. Let me. All right.
Oh, yours?
This gives me the red ass, people.
Yes.
This pisses me off. I got to tell you.
Come on with it.
NBC, tape delaying the opening
NBC.
ceremonies.
Tape delay.
This is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
But I don't think it has nothing to do with them. I think it has to do with that Sochi government that they're controlling
No.
everything.
No. This is totally. I've done research on this.
Uh-huh.
I've read articles and I've got several here. This is totally NBC just wants to they just tape delay it. They feel they can. And what I don't like about it is so much is that they're treating the American public like they are complete idiots. The quote from Mark Lazarus was, "We want to add commentary and to add substance." They're basically saying, we the network don't think you, the American people, are smart enough to know what's going on in the opening ceremony. That's what they're telling me.
Well,
they're
maybe.
trying to pull our leg any which way they can.
I'm ready for it. It's been a while.
Look, look everything that's happening.
I mean, come on. Sochi is pulling our leg. I mean, first off, okay, let's talk about one thing that's happening. All the loose dogs, now they're saying they're putting them in shelters, which is a lie. They've been poisoning them.
It's a lie.
They've been poisoning them. People are watching
7,000
over 7,000 dogs. Go ahead. Tell us how you're doing it.
There's videos posted on YouTube.
All over the place.
They're poisoning the dogs and let them
Die on the street,
right on
and then
the
they pick them up
street.
and throw them away.
And people are watching this. It's like a horror story.
And the dogs are not even on the street. They're in the. I heard a reporter from the Huffington Post. They're actually in the hotel rooms.
Right.
One reporter went to three hotel rooms. Two of them were so dirty that they couldn't even step in. And then the third one they opened, a dog came out.
Yeah.
And plus the water is terrible. It looks like urine.
Well, but look at all of these reporters now that they got over there, and they're trying
in their
to
little
connect.
cubby holes.
And they're in cubby holes, motels that we call here motels, that cheap $5 motels here. That's
Motel.
how their hotels are. They were unfinished. They
Unfinished.
had no water.
No water.
No
They
lights.